Please tell us your name.
Amlagi Chen Karina.
Loya.
Loyak.
His Holiness the Dalai Lama asked us to record your experiences so that we can share your memories with many generations of Tibetans, the Chinese, and the rest of the world. Your memories will help us to document the true history, culture, and beliefs of the Tibetan people. Do you give your permission to the Tibet Oral History Project to use this interview?
Konsa Kyamgun Chimbuchok and Anzula, Kalab Lamdun Shing, and the Amlagi Mizina, Muyu Yamyong Lugu de Durup Shugi Yore, and Pumirik Tangarik, Zamni Mimala Tengu Chedure, and the Amlagi Yamyong Dine, any Pugi Rikshun, Dan Komshi, and Yeje Kari make a Sebushe to be a Chedure, Amla, and Taring to what in Chevachiorwa, the Puging a Gun Gerable Gulgi, Peju Tang Choyage, Amlagi Chokchen Angirwa.
Sure.
Yes, you can.
Thank you for offering to share your story with us.
Okay.
During this interview, if you wish to take a break or stop at any time, please let me know.
Yes.
Okay. If you do not wish to answer a question or talk about something, let me know.
And Tiwa Tangdu Gane Tiwa Kashi La Lane Kundu Mena and Lane Kundu Me Sune Digiore.
Okay, if this interview was shown in Tibet or China, would this be a problem for you?
Tiwa Tilen Nang Shabs Yorwa, Deep Perda, Canal Tambina, and Amla Kange Kari Yorwes. There'll be no problem.
We are honored to record your story and appreciate your participation in this project.
Amlagi di legul di nala lugu sunga pebe de la gabuchungs.
Amala, please tell me where you were born.
Amlagi Tungyul di Ming Lumba di Ming Karina.
Pose.
Pose.
Pose. And what is the nearest temple or monastery?
Pose ne Tanya Shu Gomba Tazan di Ming Karina.
Gomba Mamana Sacha Gomba.
There's a Sakya monastery. Close to us was only a stupa and no monastery.
And was this in the province of Kham?
And the Kamgi Choge Nanglola Rwa. Choga Kamgi Nanglola Rwa.
Really, not to start on your Tony Bolore. Gomba could you tell them to Tony Bolore to do it?
Yes, the stupa was very close to us. It's called Toto.
To do it.
Toto.
Tono Jaboga Chatin. Toto Tondo Jab Chatin.
And Amala, how old are you now?
And Amla Tanda Kunglo Kasuina.
Jacanga.
85.
85. And when you were born, how many people lived in your family?
Amla Pu Chinju Gebe Gablia Nangla Nangmi Kazuyana.
Not Nola. Near Amagnola.
Amla Ran Chinju Gebe Kuzudilaya.
Not to Jim Betusella.
Lao.
Not to Jim Betusella, no me, not to Nola. No me and the Jets of Jordan.
When I was little, there were around 8 members in the family.
And did your family live in a village or were you living in a nomad community?
Me Amla Nabazo Chongsip Chignala Shugu Yoreya, Doxa la Shugu Yona.
Gonka, Donkani, Gonka, Dawa Gila, Gomban, Ivan de Gord, to say, Kingal. Remember Roban Robert.
For the 4 winter months, we came and lived in the village, and rest of the year we went to the nomadic sites.
And when you lived in the village, about how many families lived in that area?
And the Gunga Chongsip la Pigi Yorwa, Gunga Chongsip la Pesa de la Mi Mangle Yore.
Not to this at Tumba.
Now,
Since you order Tanda in the Tumba Dabo.
now Pela, Gunga Ma Pigi Yusung.
Yes, Tumba Kumba Yosatilla.
Now,
Kumba Yosatilla, Tumba Year.
there were 8 families where we had our house.
And did What did your family do for a livelihood? What did they do for to earn living?
아니 암라기 미잔디기 아니 소외기 된다라 차례 가리는 게 요래 디갑라
다 건가 미 바바카슬 흰칼이 그래.
라
이반노 데바카슬 흰칼이 그래. 흰칼노라 트롬바레.
조
조. 님바레. 연도 말에 연도. 살감. 사기 자가 상관 세미데 연도 말에. 다니 세만 바레. 그 미히 제지 메레.
During winter, when we came down to the village, we cultivated a barley, wheat, turnip, and peas, and nothing else but these.
And could you actually do the planting in winter? Was that possible?
아니 싱가타비아 돈조 상마 공가라 지기여래.
건칼 말에 건칼 이번노 밀레기래. 다다 다와 데다 야마디노 다구래. 다와 버반다 지나 다티사 버다 니파레와 버다 선반 피타그래. 근데 땅가 줄래 그래. 야가 미 로칠 짜티 키미키라 말에. 상마강 야 찌가 빈다 땅가 줄래 그래. 땅가 렌세티라 이번 미파 건칼 레가 도그라타.
We came down from the nomadic side to the village in winter, but the work wasn't done in winter, but in springtime, it was around this time, the second Tibetan lunar month, and the crops were harvested in autumn, and we cultivated the fields only once in a year.
So we came down in about March, April.
No, winter is like gunga di dawa khadire amla.
아우.
gunga dawa khadire 된다.
건가 버다 기바 기치 좋니.
The winter months were the 10th, 11th, and lunar Tibetan months.
다 단단 가서 나와 니팔 랑고야 레차리.
And what month?
And around this time, we were up in the mountains. 아니 암라 탄다 다와 니발에 싱가답기를 송수와 배다 니발라.
말에 니팔 따그리와 싱가피 버다 니팔가 또 니팔 세다 사바 제가 숨바 제가 나그래. 그래서 손이 땅가 빌레가 건가 레가 레그래.
아니 싱가답 사두가네 야 리갈이야 페셰.
근데 러칼 마운트나 싱가 지오나 센적 사두르와.
아니 마 페기래.
근데 손이 단다 도 싱가노 다게도와. 니너 기래 사듯니 마 타니살론 텔레가 레그래.
Around the second lunar month, we sowed the fields, and then we moved up to the mountains with the animals. And then when it was time for harvest, we came down.
That's what I thought. And how many animals did your family own?
암라기 나리야 심진 가지요나.
니 놀라 센체 동봉한테 자신은 이제 여만 자신 이제 나도 야 küte und kal drucken kann haben ja laut so 엄마 교야 터치는 줘.
Initially, there were around 80 animals, and at the time of escaping from Tibet, we owned around 100, with 60 that were giving milk.
60.
60 that was giving milk.
100. Was your family considered middle income or wealthy in your area or poor?
Ni amlagi chongde nanglarwa. Amlagi mizandi juchoga nanglare, judinga nanglare.
아, 니야 나래. 제일 엄마 교야 캐르마 잘라줘요. 중앙 산제를 현재 얘기 산제면 요 말용.
We were among the middle class, or the wealthy ones had owned over 100 animals that were giving milk, whereas the poor ones owned about 20 to 30 animals.
Okay. And aside from harvesting grains in the autumn, were there any vegetables that you could gather in the mountains? Was there anything you could eat during the summer?
Tenga amla number so shingen nalia ta thoda tendo dong zu lengir wa.
re
Ani ya ka dwala ya rikan le ya dinde chik che da wudin duya dinde yona saya daminda.
ta ya kala ta je se gre sat se ni loma to ki sardon bade sa sa che jore
La
loma se hin jin bade re hin
어 신지 가르치기를
hin di ni le loma se re loma se ji ge dan da ya ga le to di li ji mi de
라
ya ga si bo da ten li mi de to di ni ma me mi ji ge ta da bo bade ti se le re pa se ji to jore chala se ji to jore chala se re pa se re tan do se sa ya to jore re pa ta to ba ki na chu re mi ji te ni sam pa pa ni sa ya rong re
During summertime, there was a certain type of, it's not exactly a bamboo, a certain type of wood called luma. And among these, plants, we could look for, plants like chala and repa that were used in tupa and then consumed.
Ah, and they grew among like bamboo plants?
And the nyongma para like kege revela chala ta repa donzo.
ni ma pa du se ma hin pa du se re hi se hi se
Shing.
hi chyo ki du ba hi chyo chyo kan ra yo sa le sa si sa tan ra se re ta ga zu yin ne sa che ji se ji de nya jiu ma re nya se se na sa chao se de se de sa sa de nya de ba se de se de nya de le jiang se de jiang
Ale.
nya le jiang se ji ge dan da ya ga ge ji pa ti chen bo chen gam bra yin na chin da ge du wa
Yes.
사지 디소다고 제 장선이 독도 로마 첨보 chen 말에 디경구들 코버세 지 마스라고 지어래 니자 사주래 바바키니 사그래 고 다가세 지어래 야가 다와 끼니길 더 야가 정동엘 미히오 말에 공직 탄도나 미
These kind of vegetables, they grow among the bushes and in cool places. And these were found by people that went to graze the animals in the 2 or 3 summer months.
Can you describe those two vegetables? What's a chala and what's a ripa?
And amla thanda tendo che nagamenda ni ki doa chala singe jik da repa singe jik. Ni khande dabu yore thangu chala khande dabu yore.
켈라더 단다 아다 공도 메도 다도 와 다지 메도 춘춘지 다음에 메도 홍보 괜시 빠따 타고 주래 그리고 켈라더 토 사야 돼 그리고 빠따 사나 주래 더 로마 타가 주래 야 로마 타고라 주래 어디 릴레 주래
Loma dini sayare.
로마 사야 돼토 사야 돼
La tosna.
그리고 비지 쪽도 지시오라 코비 사주래 그 실로야 사칼 등에서 사주래 사 실로 등에서 사주래 다코 실로를 다와니 사실 등그래 와 팀바코니 사나 주래 팀바코니 춘주디 팀바코니 사래 가도 부그래 와
Zawa.
자와코니 사래 자와코니 사갈 까부테지 사야요 디 삼바코니 사그래
Niga chala repa.
찰라 르팔렌
Tendo di che chikre che ni re.
세지래
Chala repa.
찰라 카가래 르파 카가래
Chala is a plant that has blue flowers, and it has a thin leaf that could be eaten, and repa has a flat leaf, and these grew in the summer month for about 2 or 3 months, and even the whatever part that grew above as well as the root could be eaten.
So you could eat the foliage and the roots.
Correct.
Roots, okay. And were there any, was that the only kind of plants that you could find for vegetables in the whole area where you raised your animals? Just those two?
And it's a dingy chipore yan say sheba de yore amla. Do
세
ya?
세gembe 약간도 요래. 약간도 요래. 고녀 센티 요래. 고녀라 단다 빠다 인도 빠다 사지도 요래. 사지도 좀 맞대 뜻밖이 요래. 가서 너마 사지 매와. 게부쳐산이 빠다 디 로마 시에니 비지 지오나 지라다 보래. 지라데 지라 지오래. 지라다 보죠래. 로마 골 지오죠.
Then in summer there was another kind of vegetable called koni, and the leaf part could be used in thukpa and eaten. But when they were, sometimes the seeds could also be eaten of the koni.
Of the quinine.
Yeah.
That's the first one.
Yes.
Okay. And what were the animals eating and grazing on?
And senje donzogi kari sagire amla.
세제도 거를 갈 따사야도 그미 가르 통도 사도 그래. 샤바자고나 더 싱글로마 사게 미히 싱글로마 사게 말해. 속 샤바자나 싱글로마 때때 사게 마자로자 키라 궁내서나
Kangi.
강내나 강갈 싱글로마 키라 사게 말해. 자 거래. 자도 따사야 bombo데 요래 뱀모 요래.
There was plenty of grass for the animals to feed on, and they ate whatever they could find. But during winter, when it snowed, then they also ate the leaves of bushes.
Ah. Mm-hmm. And how often in the summertime did you move your animals? You were saying you had only, how many animals? You had 80 animals. How often, Amla, did you move animals from one pasture or one grazing area to another?
Amla namazola simje gyajus duangema. And donzo yaka laya saja chiklaya thema khajus pugre.
자티니 자니 보그래.
Twice.
당자 어찌로는 건강 엄마를 상키바렌도라. 건강 상키바렌도라. gần nông lion rồi này dawa ni pa dawa chung chỉ chung ni tung bo ni pa ni dawa gel gần nông tu kure gần cả du sal ta gần cả du sal hin do sa jo sa ti ro tu kal sum ba ni de san de me sen chen nyong to te lo ma sen chen mo pa chen sen chen sa yo ma.
During the 11th, 12th, 1st and 2nd lunar months, we went to the nomadic winter site because at that time most of the ground was frozen, and during this time, because there wasn't much grass, only 2 or 3 families moved together.
When you say the nomadic site, was that a certain area in the terrain above where you lived? What was that?
In Amla anda doxa yorwa.
Rosa tanta rore tore. Yakal
Di doxa la pesa jorwa. Di saja di tha trongsep ne kawaliya rigana ya dogre.
Rikon ya dogre. Rikoni lumpa chokcho non dogre. Ta sosu lumpa ni sa ji lumpa ji gnon. Sa cha kuku ji gnon. Te mi hi tumba mompa dena senja ga ta kompa de sa ya. Sa tele komba dugri to ni paran tola ta dogre. Ta kompa de sa. Komba yo mari shaurin.
Gungarwa.
Gangare sa ya me ba chodogre.
The nomadic site was, on a mountain top. Then during winter we went down into a valley, and not many families went together because if there was a large number of animals, they stamped over the grass and made it useless. And at that time the grass wasn't very green.
Now, how did you arrange which families would go to which sites? Like you said, there were how many families here? 10 to 11 families went? 10 to 11 families went. Did somebody give directions on where different families should go, or how did you do that?
암라기 사자 찌기찌글라 사자 뼈니 배두가네 와라 정바 니즈 숨스인데 마시 냠도 페기 민도와 때문에 지나 정바 망부 여러와 다 수수 냠도 조그레 카와 조그레 디스 타지기유나
소소 돈 거리 가가티들 안다 넌 저딘 두사 건치센 소소 데사 요래 돈바 거리 더서 건치센이 가가티데 거리 리에 요래 도사 또 돈바 니도 사미히요 말에 돈바 니도 사요래 산도 사요래 대요요 말에 제르센 센차 모보랴 건카테네 센차 자 도지 돈선한 돌아래도랴 그 센차 모보 매만은 거 입는 누트효래 손이 약하마로 봐
센제 망부 메나
매나 거리 땅가 입는 미 바사랴 근데 다 손이 수할 다와 기바발 선바 기바발 누트효래 기바 나바바 even on
each family had their own sites, so we moved to that particular site with maybe 2 families or so, because if there were large number of animals, the grass went wasted. So if you had very few animals, you could stay on till the 3rd or 5th month, lunar month.
Did most families have around the same amount as her family of about 80 animals?
Ani pai la shupe kam la nang mi mang chele ya semche gyaju stabu dinde yor ve amla dabu re la
dabu yo mare na zo thomba den ye che ji me yo ma tin oni mong shu la ni ja zo yo ya de yo ya zo yo me yo ani 다 뜻이 뉴스지 뒤바르는 나도 다 좀바니 시길 야신노래 요래 다 가히라 이게 산제 이게 된딜레 메미요래 다 녀익산지 이게 도 메모노 거 두트요래 거 이브노 자코리 이브노 사장 돈도래
all the families were not similar. We were 8 families in the village, and some owned like over 200 or over 100 animals, and 2 families like ours owned 80 animals each, and then there were families that owned only around 20, 30 or 40 animals. They could stay back in the village.
Because there was enough grass in the village?
아니 샘제 니슈 숨주 십주 마시메바 이나 정세가나 데데 초
거리 콤바노 거리 두트요래 콤바노 거리 두니 건가 건세살 코바 뽀 말에 다 약간 롬ಪ노 디아기 긴데 사티가 마로 론로 미로 말에 나도 자데 산타 버도 그래 요 건가 긴로 건가 도산 비타 약간 롬바는 긴로 약간 미 참마 루루즈 되게
가발 루루진 되기랬어
다 셰후센 부시 셰후센 롬바 쳔보체 데논 두르래 데 디르레 파레 셀레 가사 갈더니 롬바 소가 그 들이 짜사선 들이 왔지 뭐라 약간
yeah, those with fewer animals, they could continue to live in the house, and they didn't have to move anywhere except during summer when everybody gathered at a certain place, and during summer the grass would grow very fast.
Did you have kind of picnics and celebrations during the summer in the grasslands?
Ani yagalaya ta pancake la amla. Ani chik kana orlinga tangya jabuda chik chapter jabu tujian jabu dinde chigi revel.
아기기 요 말, 안데 가서 단달란도 전리스 송지도 로사지가 덤미기 약간 인생의 두신 소원 기기요 말.
Nothing of that sort, like we have the Tibetan New Year and then another called the Zamling Chisang. We only had those 2, and apart from that, even though it was summer, there was nothing.
Nothing. No, was there any horse racing?
Amla dinje tayu tangyagi jabu dinde yona.
아우,
tai kyuk tang ya de
다 주야 단단 되니고 나 단단 나서 따요 말이야 때문에 데 존리 소소 세니 다 투파레 이게 바래 nga ba 투파레 nga ba 멘도 다 지금 오늘 나 송게 마센 송이 땅도와 버바 고터 뜨드 따주 줘래 메시 따주 요 말 nga 좀 봐 뜨드 따주 요래
here also, you know, though
뜨드
there
상은 또 놓다 도와 어
though
티까스
there are
주요래
no horses, we do celebrate the incense offering in the 5th or 6th lunar month that we used to have in our region where we offer the incense.
So in these groups of nomads, there were no horses?
Here, though we do not have horses
Oh, here.
here, but we still celebrate the incense offering day that we used to have in Tibet.
You did have.
Yes.
Incense offering, did that involve horse racing?
And the couple ya amla
Competition.
ta yu chigi yuna, dendu yuna.
렌드 세 카가니 요 도마마치 요시는 메나 하모고 디 따주 조살 째데세나 nga to song tong sal jimen do chu mare choga chung chung rore 따주 또야 존 때마다나 네 때마다 지리 미 다가 세 주데 보면 진 제라 하고 메가 진 렌더라 요이나 메이나 다 준니 따소네 카달레 양다보 데치 짝쪽이 두도데 다치 요요서 나가 뭐 데치 녜 바라야 다보 텐디다 하고 메
Kime rocho marwa.
김에 송 동사 들어주 말에 칼라사선 들어주래 바 용은 따주래
You know, I don't know about a competition or, you know, giving prizes and such, but normally when the incense offering ceremony, the women, they're not allowed to go there, but we could look from afar, and there were, you know, a horse riding where they picked up, you know, the ceremonial scarf and such.
Why weren't the women allowed to go?
Kime 가르치는 도초기 메이나.
단데 송 동드까지 여다다 비 쏘고요 서리발라 저 이거도 쏘지 초가 맨로
이다디 초가레스.
초가 인서 서리 사 초가를 지기도 여다 사 되게 재미 도 죽으면 돼 버바 재미 도도 아주 도 죽 말해 아주 람부 쏘고요 지라 람부 세니 여다 초가 지코 버려 콘 나도 침부 줘리
I do not know, but I suppose, you know, the deity that was worshipped was a man deity, man god. So we were not allowed to go. Whereas, you know, in the central part of Tibet, women did attend such offerings, incense offerings.
Okay. Was there a difference, Amala, in the treatment of men and women among the nomadic people?
아니 드롭에 낭로라 암라 지기 켜가다 김에 바라라 예와 잡든지 게요나.
요 말에
No, there was no difference.
Okay. And I wanted to ask, when you spend time grazing your animals, was there ever any search for medicinal plants or herbs that could be used to help people with illnesses?
amla number 2 dash rigala ya simjin choni shupe kabla rowa and di kabla ji mensa dabudinje ko minne pa yona aniya men tu ju peju tang dinde nange yodo
저리는 좀 요래 내가 꼬지 요래 엄마 때때 따시고 다 내가 니 소마 예자도 그러면 매도 몸보지도 오빵 몸보세는 차왕 매래 세세지도 선치 뒤자 세지도 꼬지 요래 그렇다 요래 꼬알란 로뉴데 다니 꼬지 예자 꼬지 니 예자도
yeah
더 요래 전에서디 봄부다고도 기 당크다고도 자 꼬야도 요래
kare yoru sungu
当时就也上班家里拍的谁呀？这不一般男拍的谁呀？这不就有的，当时的。
yes, there were many medicinal plants that
都
could be
国也有的，
collected,
当个国也有
and
的。
I have been to collect, but now I have forgotten the names of the medicinal herbs. There used to be a one with the blue flower that's supposed to cure fever, and then there was one called tham that could treat relieve cough and sore throat.
Were there any drugs ever used that were hallucinogens that would create altered states of consciousness?
Ene amla de ya menza shuk chimpo dinde rwa se ni ya su su nawa tru de ya dinde sange yoro.
근데 또 요즘 말하 먹어.
I don't think so. I don't know.
And when people burn all this beautiful incense in Tibetan monasteries, where did the plants come from? Where did that fragrances come from?
amla nanda sang tangi yorwa phele ya sang tang de gane ta tishim dinde ya mela tagirwa donju khawane kyungu yore.
또 셰파도 석과도 롱골 석과 롱골 터서 셰파도 어나 가서 갈 때인가 장갈에도
Ale phage.
앞에 빠라 장갈에 셰파
Ani
석과도 롱골이오래 석과는 메도 가부지 설가부지
suka.
석과세 더치라 롱골이오래 좋아 침버도 난 토다 그런 토다
We use juniper, and the area was a jungle of juniper trees, and then there was a certain white flower called suka that we got from the mountains.
캠바 석과 낸 버려 다 같이
What did it have a fragrance and what was it like?
And suka lange di khande tishim chima khande jiore.
석과 좀 앞에 좀 보여래 석과 좀 앞에 좀 보여래 안디 셰파 좀 앞에 좀 셰파 좀 앞에 좀 보여래
Suka had a very sweet smell, and unlike the juniper here, the juniper in our region smelled good too.
Like the juniper here.
Unlike the juniper here.
Unlike. Not as strong.
Yes.
What are some of your favorite memories of being a young lady and having a nomad life? What memories do you think of with joy or pleasure?
Amla nangamu ta droppa chini shube kabla ya pomo chunji shimbe kabla dige tensu chebe na tanda khare chengido kibu dinje.
다 기부 시작하냐고这不要的这三千做多的白是不要的三千做你多也没去那个要嘛的三千做多的那个人倒是弄的那俺基不在里面三千一多的基不白要的我呢那老大的三千一多呢老大的多呢老年三个半多呢老年三个家属的呢三千没
I felt it was enjoyable grazing animals, to go after the animals, because I didn't like staying at home. I was happy outside, and I did this work from the age of 7 until 25 when the Chinese appeared.
Well, before we hear about that, maybe I want to ask something about the animals that you enjoyed grazing. Were the animals also used for food by the nomads? And can you tell us about that? What kind and how often were animals killed and who did it?
아니 amla tanda lugyu shemba masung bengun larwa amla ge semjin choya donju korla ya kejes tigi se ani amla ge semjin choya jiorwa e donju ya chik se ne susu gi saya ge tanda peju tangire semjin kare re e semjin donju su se gi re dinde korchik sundas
senje gangka ji senje ji gangka pada ni penuh senje gangka le saya ji yo se re teni tang ka tu de randa tenti je ni se re yo ni sa ki se na temi ya ka do nga de senje se mare pero se ni ya ka senje lo ka ma yo ji de re mo chen ta yo da se de na mi
Animals normally were killed during winter or the second Tibetan lunar month, and perhaps a goat or two in the autumn, but we did not slaughter animals during the summertime because at that time most of the animals gave milk.
Okay. And so they were killed. Who did the killing of the animals?
Amla simje senge disuina.
senje senge ji gepo ji nga do lomba ji pa mem ji gepo ji le jore ta chi senge ji ko denga dogre lamna chi
was one person called Tashi who didn't belong to our village, and just like we invited a lama home, we went to call him home to do the slaughtering.
And did you ever witness the slaughtering of any animals?
And amla simje sesa de amla ge sinyu yona.
세사도 전하고 나 마시까 나도 북을 따지 말세도래.
The slaughtering was
야 대비여부터 통서 세번도 통마서.
I haven't seen one being slaughtered because normally they were done before dawn and not in front of the children. But I have seen a one being cut up.
Was the man who had to do this work, was he treated okay by the villagers, or was he in some way shunned by them?
The simje senge another tashi singe mishtuam. The delay ni chongse midunjugi kola candida was tanang candida was a chire, chigiaku chire, ya kola ya is ma doing it in the chire.
다 콜라 야포 마제 로제레 센제 세가나 코마라 나 요마레 생에 콜 코라 샤고요네 샬라테 이거 니테 오마데 니고고네 니테 모가나 캬가나 코 카레가나 코라 카레 도파이나 텔라제테 가니 코 센제 세 주도레 쿠스테야드 메키 레갈리도 마라 옹아르 샤지 떠지나 소소소 그래 달라
There was nothing to do but to, like him, because he was the one to be called when there was a slaughtering to do, and we paid him in whatever kind he wanted, whether it be meat or butter or wheat, and he didn't do any other work except the slaughtering, where the cutting up had to be done by the people.
And when they were doing the cutting up, where did they store this meat? Because even one animal would provide a lot of meat. So was it given to other people in the village, or how did you save it for consumption?
타밀라 심진 직세니 타야 또보이나 로알라 타 심진 친구인자 타 샤망보요로와 엔샤디 타 총바 창말라 파수 데리 지그레 양디 가리네 냐라 지그레 간데 냐라 지그레
다 건칼 냐라 제기레 니레 선데 세니 소소로 다와 둘 사야 센제 셀로 마리 캬켄르레 자 콤보레서나 센제 들이 샤살로 마리 디고 소소 사야 요르레 다 노니 지마다고 요 트바 치실지어 나설 고셰 잡 te me ba da tampa yepa kumba ja tenol tinsana ko le kipazo tani kumba tse kumba lu ko lu sai kumba ja kumba ti ji ko ko ma nyong ti gi chure
라 가리게 지레
nyong ti gi chok ti gi chure yo nyong song ko ya nyong lamba da kumba da sena ko kimba den de le kimba da tanu su ngoi ta de 사부 동 그래. 더 마살라 저 집어 사바 좀 코바 자 코바 차다 지자. tel nyala batak plus ta ja tino yuga chore sha. Sachi ko ma tibul daga. To ga dinge jinga o dil ko pu tino tu sha le chu di zo. Me ki no ta di go ji yo. Yo gere se son se sha lu go chore. Ko ba che re no. Ta te se te jik se re.
The meat was stored for the next 6 months or so, because during the summertime animals were not killed, and we built a storehouse for the meat out of dry yak dung and plastered with fresh yak dung, and with the covering of roof, and yak, the meat of 4 to 5 yaks could be stored in such a store.
And it was fresh yak. Now, was it covered with something?
Any togala kari kapkire?
Togal jupa tol nyo issue tan kibare do nunga. Le tiempo nyanda gere te no jon toga yo chu dire do.
Kadi.
Ngenga nyo. Tomba chali chi rupo yo. Chi rupo toli shok yo. Shok tol nyo lu. Kane I ja. Ya po do yo gira. 다니 보자가 주래 뭐나 고치가 고달 고치리 nhị nôn gì cho gì rồi nhị chỉ cái lẽ gì đó thế nôn chặt tâm đi mình leo cho gì rồi Shall go my gun to call me chons on a mumbo go shem zag un kalior.
So the roof was a layer of twigs on which you plastered a layer of fresh yak dung, and then this house had a door which was big enough for one man to pass through to keep the meat within.
Mm-hmm. And was the meat dried when it was stored? Was the processing to dry the meat, or was it just frozen, kept whole, so that you could defrost it?
타타다 칸바 쪽이 칸바 지수로와 디불라 약샤디 샤기도와 약샤디 치로라 니메기라 감네 샤고레야
캬바 여그래 키고 키바 켜서니 거기 제나군 김바서 켜대더라 김바에서 넣는다 그래 공부했잖아 데오 샬베메 켜더라 어 사고 쳐 말아 키바더 그래 키바던 키바 밀레 키바샤 키발레가는 샬람버더라 오 샬람바탄다 그 단다로 집나 시샤레도 키바투터 사디
It wasn't dry.
단단 것도 키바노 여기가도 누아 샹 키바레도 누아 동론이 가나 어 띠나 히레 키바지 키바산 키바지 키바사지레
dried meat, but it was frozen meat. The meat was left outside at night to freeze, and then it was kept inside. And when you took out, it was just like fresh meat, like you put in your refrigerator.
Right. Because you spent quite a bit of time aside from sewing, you were always out with the animals, according to your story. So was there ever any dangers that you ran into, or scary things that happened while herding in your animals?
amla shinga dende tapte ma kyuks re ma shi mangche semje nyamdo la chilo la phegi dowa ane di kabla ya semje chobe kabla ya ji nyenga chungya dabuda shena chabu chungya dende khari chungu na amla la ya
ta kap di zida tunna te strogre me ki te trogri che mere no sel dona kino sel chaba kongu jadu kan kino sel senje tharwa kino sel shapa sel ko pa gura ko pa gonde shapa sel son sogre shapa sen ki ta di mdu ai son gon ya o ti sel sona kongu jadu na suk sa ro de jer se hin de agu cha de ya ti cha sa sai ro de tu ka zita zito ka di jana kal ka bo yo de te strong tu de to me ba to skin da tra te che mere
except for spotting a leopard or two, you needn't have any fear. Because when it snowed, normally we took the animals into the juniper trees where they would find grass, and there were, leopards that we spotted.
And was there ever any people with guns who tried to hold up nomads, or people who were, they would steal animals? Anybody like that come into your region?
Amlagi shusa delarwa mi kuma chapa dabu dinde any menda dinde ki any dropa leya kuma gyabga lenge dabu dinde gi chungyu yuna
근데 또 딱마장에 레그래 딱마장에 레래 딱마장에 다요 근데 그마장도 선하고 그마장도 가서 커서 하고 맞대 수로만 못 먹었다 나도 그만이 아니었다 아마 놓더니 못 먹고 말았어 딱마 대티 수로스
la
따도 그마 대티 수로스
there used to be horse thieves that came there in the dead of night, and we had no knowledge when they took the horses, but it didn't happen in my family, it happened in my mother's family. And once a chase was given to the thieves, and they got the horse back.
What was given?
They gave chase
Oh,
to the
chase.
chase. They
they
chased
gave
the thief,
chase.
and got the horse back.
Tamo
Good. They got the horse back. They chased. Good. Okay, so not much trouble in the beautiful mountains. What about the weather? Was the weather ever dangerous? Like, were you ever caught in a storm, or you couldn't get back home because of the weather either to your yak, not your yak, to your tent. Yeah, your yak tent.
And amla the chicks chilola semjen so they were chairwa and namshi turja cha kang shuk chubu dinde pavwa and it's so susugi tanda kurna le mato ya dinde gi nyanga dinde chungswel
Tende nyinga yo mare. O sa chimore.
la
Sa ja ya pore tende nyinga yo mare.
there was no such danger like that.
No such danger. And
Yes.
did you get married at some point when you were a young lady?
And amla pela shupe kableya and amla chungsa gyo ina pegela
Au.
changsa gya ina pegela
Yo mare.
pege changsa gya marwa. No, I didn't get married in Tibet.
Did you get married when you got here?
And amla de la pepne any changsa gya well. Right.
Right. Okay. And so tell us did any Chinese start to show up in your area when you were a young girl?
Ani amla ta pagela lo chinju da bu shuk de be kablia ani gyami de le yona longbala
Nga to lo ba ngoma lo la.
lao ta ngema shuk yor ta amla lo chunga yin be kabla pai le shuk be kab
Pa le yo to kale jama ga kil apage to so ka ye chon to ina jin ro de gare se ya mi. Le ba to ma nyo. Na.
I didn't see the Chinese come, but I heard that my father and the others were called to a meeting by the Chinese.
Oh, And then when did your life change from being a yak herder? Why did you leave Tibet?
And amlagi ta semjen choni shude yor wa lungena le ya ta khare chi khandis duwa dore chi chu chhe ungoya chi charwa ta khare khandis duwa do swamla
Ta tru ge se de mi kun zo a page to zo ta sang ma ya mi ta chon dil ro de ya. Chon dil ro de ta jen de chena ja ko du sa ro du po men da tro se ge du sen. Tende chi re ne tani ya pi pa tu road gizi chai sare pare su chure so ten roya ami tuere so
khare da khare ya kishla de menda ta
menda tuchi so du
ta da
menda tuchi zu in sare tene ta mena rozi yo mare menda ma so menda la sa so na ko chi sina chi me du chi pare choga ina menda jalla che meria tene jalla cha ma sho khata te si on ro ge le di sa yo Kunzu chondil dro de, nyono chondil dro de, mi jime nong shira ha kong me. Tan drona mi hiya pore samari la ya tiri re.
I remember that my father, the others were called to meetings, and then they said that the Chinese were not up to any good, and that they were asking for guns and horses. And a man without a gun is like a woman. So before that, weapons could be taken away, we decided to flee.
So who are the people that decided to flee?
In amla, the chö yung yagi tanganzu chöna gasa race lani taje chinge suina.
Toche chenge de tanda ko injire aya to ga aku de yang onji injire.
I suppose the one who decided on, the fleeing was called Yaling Wangye. The man called Yaling Wangye.
And do you remember anything about the flight? Like, did people tell you were going to have to leave? Because you were 27 around that time, unless it took a long time to leave Tibet. Like, when you actually had to leave your home, where you had been raised, how old were you when you left that place the first time?
Amla thambu page lungba la shu de yorwa su lungba le ya. And the pane su chöya ge ta chashi de ne chö phedu ga ne thudu amla khunglo khaju le chare. thongpa ne thyo phe
Thombo kani hondu kaso reyo hakos me. Munne kora.
I have no knowledge how old I was then.
Okay.
Lo kaso sono tonse me gemma ta non gemma yo jak sa du kata du kal me lo ti pari lo kaso hakos me.
I have no knowledge at all.
Mhm.
How old I was.
Do you remember leaving Tibet?
Ane phe sha ne thyo yongyo de thengi duel.
Ta sa ja kani hakos me.
I do not know all the regions that we covered.
But do you remember, did you get on horses or did you walk? How did you leave Tibet?
Ta amla number 2 ta amla ta gane phebi khomba gyamni phebi khande straight phebe.
Nan ko ba jan ho ni ma chil ta shan ni ma chil mi ta shan ma ni jaga le pa.
Amla khomba gyane nyima chik ta shyen yes.
Ni ma chil ta nga zo sama ta yo ro wa. Ngal ta me. Ngal ta nyos. Ngal ta nyo ni ta shan ni wi. Yo ge zo ti me pa ni ta apa ge pore. Tes nga le ka sa yo. Nga me pa ni chin ro kong pa ze ta ni la na ni kien ro me tu. Ta shan ni ho de ya. Kong pa jan ro le la du. Ko te ba nang me do. Te ta shan me ti jan. Te ta nyo yin ta zun. Ta shan me. Ni ma chil ta shan me. Mama.
I rode a horse for a day and the rest I walked. Actually, we didn't own a horse, but we bought a horse along the way, and I rode it for a day. But my thighs were aching so much, and I felt better walking. And then the horse was sold.
And do you remember anything about the journey? Did it take a long time? Was it very short? Was it hard? Why was it hard?
Namla ta ya phebi ngora lamga la. And lamga na le ya gyuringbu gore, lapsa le re, kale khabu chung re, khandi re.
Langa ni da ta hon si tri yan ro ni ma kha hil de so ni ma ro ni ma kha hil de. Pe mo ma lang go re kanti zo hon de xie xu sa men.
The journey took a very long time, we...
Ta ko te ko ka chu ma ko ro de mi ta pal kan je sun de ha ko ma ki.
We stopped for a few days and then continued and then stopped. So when you are being chased, there was nothing to do but flee, and I don't know which regions we covered.
Well, it sounds like you arrived safely in India, and with your family, did you all arrive safely?
Ani te je la ta amla gi nang mi changma kya ga la nyam do de bu chene jor suwe.
Na mi sama le ya ma nga zu ging go thong je pai pol panja gem pa lo su de. Nga zu no mi je kere le yo ri go. Pura ya tu ya din no. No mi je din no ne nga le chon de jam ses. Nga no mi nya da sa mi ta ma si je no.
Not all of us reached here safely. My older siblings were left back home, and only 4 members of my family escaped, and among which my younger sister was killed by the Chinese, so only 3 of us made it here.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Amla gi pingya chunga gyami gi said wala.
Ha chuan ses.
Did you
Chuan
see your
ses. Chuan ses ani ne jam gi jala so ma ke tini na jo ko men ko bal ni ta chuan me ba tu ku chu chu ne ko. Men da shara de paso tu.
During the event when my younger sister was killed, the Chinese were attacking us with guns. We fled, with nothing, not even the shoes on our feet.
Was anyone else killed besides your sister?
Ani di kabla ya amla gi pingya cheko maimba ani shamba su se yore.
Shamba se ya mar mini la de. Ta se be ro ya yo man to ya yo mar min to ya yo mar.
During this time, 2 people got lost, but we don't know because we didn't find their bodies, but they were lost.
So you had a hard journey leaving Tibet.
수 조용도 랑가라 강에 배충도와 암라 나바츠
어
Yeah.
녀는 또 투파자니 가다 제 멘다자니 파투 주두 그래 따치면은 또 뭐네 자그 멘다자니 두드미시도 멘다자니 테마스 녀는 그데 내리 진이 두드니 진이 제면은 주당아 또 지로가 저 스리콜리 이사가 진지 주더라 대고 거라서 지 거니 되니 지기노네 와타데레 다티 로혼트 제 사지 되는 것도 다 오다 거리와 마티
Till then, the men were resisting the Chinese, and that was the only time the Chinese shot upon the women. That was at the place called Lukangtu.
And so it's the only place the Chinese shot upon
Actually
women,
shot
at
upon the women.
Uh-huh. Oh, how sad. What is your wish for Tibet now, for these days?
대링산이 아무라기 벽이 꼴래야 삼로 가르데 레와 가르드웨.
다 대양 onde 가나요 전 로뇽 면 두뇽 면 벌벌 레선 말이 아
말 단다 가리 쟁기도에 다 별라 가리 총나 아무라 삼기도에.
지지성 민도 단벌 레선 말 레나 땡 민도 벌 지고 제 민도
I have no wish because I will never get to go to Tibet now.
Okay. Well, Amla, thank you for sharing this story about your life as a nomad, and we're happy to have that personal information. And I wish you happiness in all the years ahead.
아니 아무라기 다 수수 미지 루규 로아 수수를 총바다 아니 족세 거다 돈주 송바디 페마시 투지 체스 아니 아말라 탄다 디젤라 마옹발라 대와 용베멜람 예사
아 투지 체 아 투지
Thank you.
어 야
Chinese one. Thank you for sharing your story with us.
아말라 간줄 루규 송바디라 투지 체스
아유 투지 체 깨지
Thank you.
Thank you.